Ladies and gentlemen, we back again. So the overall theme of this podcast is hopefully to motivate. I want to lay out a path for people as often with as many different topics or obstacles as I can. As a team, we can overcome anything. But I had a buddy of mine make a very simple, very positive statement not too long ago with his own platform. Big shout out to Glenn Settles. Thank you, brother. This spearheaded a large part of my life, and I'm still learning from him. And his question was, are you showing up? And I had to think, do I show up? I don't. It's something I got to get better at. And if it's something you got to get better at, let's see if we can tackle it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Terrain Jones, and this is Not Quite Advice.
So the path I laid out was 4 steps, okay? I have my talking points here, and let's start at the beginning, or what I would dictate as the beginning. You dream. We should all have some. We should all have aspirations, things that we want to accomplish. And we should all be thinking about how to better ourselves, push ourselves forward, how to accomplish things, how to make what we have better. This is basic laws, dare I say, of evolution. And if you're not trying to evolve, you have to figure out what you are trying to do. With that dream, to try to get closer, you do a little bit of research. You're trying to get healthier. You want to find out how. You want to eat better. You want to find out what. You want to be smarter. You research where to go. The list can go on, right? So this is a path that you pave with your aspirations, your dreams. You have to be knowledgeable about such, no matter what it is, right? This is the direction I feel like I go personally, so I'm just regurgitating that to you. Okay, one more time. You put together a plan, or shall I say, planning would come next, right? You want to lay out a structure of what it is you're doing, what it is you would like to do, rather. You take your dreams, you take your research, and this is the stage where you start putting things on paper. You put your hows in a time frame. You put your hows in a schedule. You put your hows into your day. You know, you want to sit down and coordinate and make time for things and where you can be the most effective, where you get the most back out of it, how you can put your best foot forward, things like that. So these are the steps you want to take before you get to what I mentioned in the beginning. Before you start asking yourself, before you get to a point where you're trying to figure out, before you try to make sure that you show up, because you want to make sure that you show up. That's the most important part. You know, this is what Glenn Settles was talking about, you know, and his focus is your physical fitness, which is monumentally important. If you're not physical fit, it affects you in all aspects of life. You know, once you get physical fit, you'll be mentally fit. When you're mentally fit, you're more intellectually capable. Once you're more intellectually capable, it just opens more doors in life. You know, and I'm not trying to back this by statistics or scientific proof. I'm talking from personal experience. And being able to hear somebody I know personally mention such, sparked a light bulb in my head. I mean, hit the like button for Glenn, you know what I mean? For spreading this message, because it's important. Some people overlook it. Some people don't care. I would hate to say that, but these people exist. And some people struggle with getting it in check. I fall into that category. I struggle with getting it in check. And I know it's my own self-discipline. But am I going to spend time pacifying myself, or am I going to make it happen? How important it is to me. That's what I had to ask myself. That's what I am asking myself. And I had to make a change. Because I want to be physically fit. I want to be more healthy. I want to be more mentally equipped. I want to be more prepared for life, for anything, for living at a minimum. See what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say, first of all, I'm trying to piggyback on what my buddy said, and I'll contact them. I'll try to put links to what he got going on, because he's more physically fit than I am. And he has more of a consistency with that. So if this is your area of concern, I can link you to somebody that can help you out. Very consistent, very reliable, very heartfelt brother, and he don't play no games. So he'll make sure you're straight, right? And the thing is, it also builds habits. It builds a very good habit of following through. And that's another thing that people I've crossed paths with, and I fell victim to myself, not being able to follow through. I can share my own personal experiences because I'm human. I'm talking about being better, acting better, conducting yourself better, being more consistent, not because I have it perfected, but because I've noticed the change and effects it have on life in a positive manner. And as I continue to get better, as I continue to push forward, I'm trying to see who I can push with me. And when I wasn't being pushed in the right way, Glenn pushed me, and I'm going to use that to push you. Your dreams, your research, and your planning gets you to this moment. That's the message I got. That's the message Glenn told me. You need to show up. That's very important. If you dream, which is good, if you do get some research done, if you put together a plan and you don't show up, those prerequisites get done in vain. And if you aren't showing up, let me make this very clear. This is very important. If you are not showing up, you don't want those prerequisites to continue to be in vain. But to make sure that doesn't happen, you don't throw them away and get rid of them, right? Revisit that. Write these things down. Whatever it is, we're talking about your physical fitness, your mental awareness, you as a parent, student, sibling, it doesn't matter. Be better at these things. Write them down. Dream forward. Do some research. Create a plan. And until you show up, keep them things important. Keep them visible. That was nice. Keep them visible. Keep them available for you to read, for you to look at. Because that's a form of you pushing yourself. And one day, we all do what we need to show up. Hopefully. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you sharing. Comment down below. We have some links down below. Don't forget, one of the links will be our free webinar, Financial Consciousness. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. The webinar is free. And no, I'm not selling anything. and it will not cost you anything. So mark your calendar. It'll be a link down below. I'll reach out to Glenn, try to see if I can get a link to, his platform down below so we can continue bettering ourselves. And we can continue that from different angles. You don't always have to come back here to do it. You might find more value in, visiting or hearing or waking up to what Glenn has to say. If it leads to a better you, I'm promoting it. I'm for it. Once again, Glenn, thanks. You're appreciated from the heart. And with all that being said, we're going to bring this one to a close. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, say it again, link in the description, free webinar. Hit the link for details, all right? If you're interested in anything else, books, merch, links will be in the description. Visit us at 40options.com. And I hope to see you next time. Don't forget, if it don't hurt, grab a friend, grab a stranger, grab a family member, and share a smile. Happiness is contagious. I'm Terrain Jones, and this is Not Quite Advice.